Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany and today's video is was it worth the hype? I wanted to do this to discuss makeup that's been out for a while. You can still go out and go buy them, so they aren't like limited edition or anything like that. It's just I think this is very helpful for newer people who are getting into makeup and are really wondering if, hey, should I buy this product? Even though I know there's tons and tons of reviews, but a lot of the reviews I've seen are when they first come out and they're like, yes, this is awesome, I say recommend. And I fell into it. I just started makeup like 2 years ago and I bought a few things that were like really hyped up on YouTube and people were like, yes, this is awesome, I still have mine, blah blah blah, but then I buy them and I don't like them, or I do buy them and I love them. So I think it's just helpful getting perspective on old products but a new perspective kind of thing. So with everything out of the way, I do upload every Monday and Friday with bonus videos on Wednesdays. So if you aren't, please subscribe, and if you are subscribed, thank you for coming back and watching the video. Excuse myself or the noise in the background as the washer and dryer going off, so excuse that if you do hear that in the background. Also, if you aren't, go follow me on my Instagram at @TattedTiffany. That's where I post more up-to-date recent life events like I had not that long ago with my car accident, and then my fitness progression. There's also Project Pan, like still. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram for more up-to-date, things going on in my life. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get onto the products. Now they are mainly eyeshadow palettes because that's kind of like what I enjoy watching and that's what I really like the reviews on. The first thing I have is this e.l.f. Matte for Matte, the first one, and this is what it looks like. This is what mine look like. So I have used it quite a bit. It's a great travel companion. It's small, sleek, has a nice mirror in it. Pigmentation is great. It is more of a neutral cool tone. If you do enjoy that, this is great. They have a more warmer tone, which is the Matte for Matte 2. I actually went ahead and pulled it out. It's the Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette Summer Breeze is what they call it. I thought it was just number 2 or whatever, but this is the more warmer tone, as you can see. Very beautiful. These honestly have great pigmentation. They're about $10 each, but like I've stated before in previous videos, there's always sales. Drugstores always have sales. Also, e.l.f. Cosmetics website always have sales. Like, wait for a 50% off and you can get these palettes for $5. So I really do enjoy these. I found these on YouTube and I was just like, I needed like a drugstore eyeshadow palette, and these are really sleek, very small, very compact, great for travel, and very inexpensive. So I would definitely say those are worth the hype. I really enjoy them. Great pigmentation and blendability. The next thing I have is the Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills. And mine's a little dirty, sorry, but everybody already knows the outside gets dirty very easily. This is what mine's look like. So you can see that I have used it quite a bit. But I have to say, for me, it's not worth the hype. More based on with everything that's come out recently. Yeah, it was awesome when this first came out. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. But now with everything else that's out now, I definitely don't think it's worth the hype. I mean, you can go ahead and get the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air, which I have actually right here, which has very, very similar colors that pretty much dupe it, and you'll find a lot of that doesn't dupe the Modern Renaissance, and this I think retails for $6-7 bucks. And yeah, you don't get as many shades, but the majority of the shades that you would use in this is in that, and for a lot less expensive, because this is $42 versus $6-7 bucks. It was worth the hype when it first came out and there wasn't shades like this, but it's definitely not worth the hype anymore. I have a lot of palettes with similar shades in it that I reach for more. I mean, yes, the product itself is great. It's a bit powdery, but it blends out really nicely. The looks that come with it, I do love. I'm not gonna lie. But it isn't worth it for me anymore. If these had come out or some other similar things that dupe come out by the time I purchased this, I wouldn't have purchased this, honestly. While it was worth the hype when it first came out, it isn't worth the hype for me anymore. I know some people will be upset at me about that, but it's the truth. Like, with everything that's out now, you don't need to buy that particular palette anymore. So I would say definitely save your money. Get the Wet n Wild dupe for it. The next product I have is this Viseart Dark Matte. And sorry, I did drop it and it cracked a bit here. And this is what it looks like. This is the Dark Mattes. But I have to say, maybe it's because I chose the Dark Mattes and not the neutrals or the warm neutrals. It's what I veer towards to more when I do eyeshadow looks. But this for me is not worth it, honestly. Definitely not worth the hype. And definitely not worth the price tag, which is $80. They are really beautiful pigmentations, and like I say, they are dark matte. So when I do tend to use them on the eyes, they translate a lot darker for me than what they actually look like in the pan. Like this bright, like orangey shade, it's bright but dark somehow. I don't know how that works, but it is. And then a lot of these colors, these dark mattes, are muted. So maybe it is the range that I chose. Definitely this is not worth the price tag to me, and I would not be buying another Viseart palette, like, ever. Because I have tried a Viseart Berry palette, one of those 8-pan ones, the smaller ones. I didn't find that to be great as well, honestly. I did not enjoy that palette. I actually ended up returning this. I kept this one because I really wanted to try it. I don't think it's really better than any other eyeshadow that I really have that I really enjoy. And this is basically for all the Naked palettes, the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I'm just showing you one because I had actually, before I started getting into makeup, and I really wanted like a high-end eyeshadow palette. So I was like going on YouTube and looking at all the reviews, and most of the people, obviously this was already old by the time I looked at it, and people were like, yeah, I love it, I still have this and I love it. But then it should have been a red flag for me because people were like, but I don't really use it, but I still love it and I can't get rid of it. And I was like, okay, so oh man, they still love it. And then I kept seeing that as a trend, but I was like, okay, then I'll try to get it. And my dumbass decided to grab a vault instead of, say, like 1 or 2 of the eyeshadow palettes. So I spent like $300 on the vault. I know. Don't kill me in the comments. I know. I should have done that. I honestly, like I said before, that's when I started getting into makeup, and I was just like, I want everything. At that time, that's where I was. I wanted everything. I'm showing you the 2 because I actually ended up giving the 1 away to my friend that she wanted the Naked one and I wasn't using it. So I was like, here, you can have it, you know, enjoy. I'd rather give it to someone who would enjoy it. And the problem I have with the Naked palettes is because I started to understand you need way more mattes than you do shimmers. And guess what? This only has 3 mattes in it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh wait, sorry, there's this dark one over here, which I don't know about you, but I really don't use black. I know some people love black in their palettes, but I don't. I'd rather have like a dark brown because it's more, I know, more user friendly than a black. Honestly, these shimmers just aren't shimmery enough for me. They're very like low pigmentation, low shimmer. Like if I'm putting a shimmer on my lids, I want it to pop like this. So I have the Naked one. Well, I had the Naked one. I gave that one away to a friend. 2, 3, and Smoky. And I do have the little mini ones, the Naked Basics. Those I actually really do enjoy, the Naked Basics. I do really like, although I think the price tag is kind of ridiculous. $29 for 6 shades. Kind of ridiculous to me. Go grab the e.l.f. palette, you know, $29, 10 bucks. Although I do enjoy these, and these are great for traveling as well. Get the e.l.f. You'll save more money, and it'll do the same exact thing. Not worth the hype on the Naked palettes. They were probably awesome in their heydays when they first started coming out. I hear there's a lot with YouTube that, yeah, when they first came out, they were great because there was nothing like them before. But now, since makeup is such a bigger deal now, there's so much makeup out there that you can get for cheaper, better quality. So I would definitely say these naked palettes aren't worth the hype. The last product I do have is another eyeshadow palette because that's my thing. And this is the Juvia's Place, and this one is the Magic palette. I do have the Masquerade, the Saharan, the Zulu. I also have the Nubian too. And for me, they are definitely worth the hype. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Magic palette. And as you can see, huge. I think these are now $29, but look how huge these pans are. They are awesome, and I think they actually might be coming in store, so I would say check out for that. I would recommend getting the Magic palette for more fair skin types, but honestly, any of theirs are great. So that's the Magic and that's the Masquerade, and I love these eyeshadows. They are so beautiful. The mattes are very creamy, very pigmented. The shimmers are very pow in your face, although I do say they can be a little difficult to use for the price and the amount of product you get. It is so very, very inexpensive, and I would say Juvia's Place in general is worth the hype. I would definitely say try it. Oh, also, honestly, I have some of their brushes. Really great quality brushes. If you buy like their 5 set, which is what I got, their 5-piece set, which for me, I think at the time was $16-17. Great value. Those brushes are awesome. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thank you guys for coming here and watching my channel. Like I said before, I do upload every Monday and Friday with bonus videos on Wednesdays. Follow me on my social media on Instagram at TatedTiffany. And then if you enjoyed the video, please thumbs it up. I hope you guys are having a good night or day wherever you guys are or whenever you guys are watching this. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye!